මම දකින්නේ පිටිකරණයකට කණ්ඩායම් දෙකටම මේ වගේ තනනීලි වල ඉතාමත් අමාරුයි. ඉතින් ඒක නිසා බැලුවොත් ස්ටාර්ට් එකක් ගත්ත හැම එක්කෙනෙක්ම ලකුණු 4ට ආවා. ඉස්සෙල්ලා මං කිව්වා වගේ දෙවෙනියට පන්දුවට පහර දෙනකොටයි හතරවෙනියට පන්දුව පහර දෙනකොටයි තනනීල ටිකක් අමාරුත් වෙනවා. පිටිකරය කියන්නේ මං හිතනවා ඉදිරියට යනකොට අපිට තියෙන කන්ඩිෂන් වල අපි මීට වඩා දක්ෂතාව දක්වන්න පුළුවන් වෙනවා කියලා. ඒක ගැන මට විශ්වාසයක් තියෙනවා මේ තමයි අපිට ඉන්න හොඳම පිටිකරුවෝ මේ ලංකාවේ. හොඳ ප්‍රශ්නයක්. අපි ඒකට ඇත්තටම අපි සැලසුම් කරලා තියෙනවා. අපි නවසීලන්තයට යනවා ගිහිල්ලා 3 දින තරගයකට සහභාගී වෙනවා. ඒකම අපි 30 වෙනිදායි පළවෙනිදායි මෙහෙත් ට්‍රේනින් කරනවා වෙනස් තනනිලි වල. so ඒක තමයි අපිට තියෙන කාලය. ඒ කාලෙන් අපි උපරිම ප්‍රයෝජන ගන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. Yeah, Dasun Chanaka has gone to Australia to play district cricket and to get used to those kind of conditions. He probably, with new selection committee coming, I think he's still in our radar for one-day cricket.
Last two questions.
අපි කනගාටුවටපත් වෙනවා අපිට ජයග්‍රහණය කරන්න බැරි වීම ගැන. නමුත් පළවෙනි තරඟය අරුණාම තරඟ දෙක දෙවෙනි තරඟ දෙක අපි ගොඩක් තරඟකාරීව ශ්‍රී කරා. සුළු දේවල් එහෙම කිව්වොත් අපේ පන්දු රැකීමත් ඒ වගේම අපේ පන්දු යැවීමේදී සමහර තැන්වලදී තිබුණු දුර්වලතාවය අනුව ඒ වගේම අපි පිටිකරෝ පන්දුවට පහර දෙනකොට තිබුණ දේවල් නිසා තමයි අපිට තරඟයවලදී ජයග්‍රහණය කරන්න බැරුනේ. ඒ අනුව මම හිතනවා අපිට මේ අපිට පැත්තට ගියා නම් සමහර දේවල් පොඩි දේවල් මේ තරඟවලදී අපි වෙනස් වෙන්නටත් තිබුණා. No, I don't know who told you that. Huh? Yeah, okay. අපිට නවකයෝ ආවේ ඇත්තටම ඔබ බැලුවා නම් අපේ දිනේෂ් චන්දිමාල් ආබාධයකට ලක් වුණා. එයා වෙනුවට එක්කෙනෙක් ආවා. අනිත් වෙලාවේ තව නවකෙක් ආවේ අකිල ධනංජයගේ සස්පෙන්ෂන් එක ආමු නිසා. ඉතින් එතකොට අපිත් එක්ක හිටපු ඊළඟට කණ්ඩායමත් එක්ක හිටපු එක්කෙනා තමයි යන්න ඕනේ. අලුත් එක්කෙනා එන්න ඕනේ අතන්ට. ඉතින් ඒක තමයි මගේ අදහස උනේ ඒ වෙලාවේදී. කණ්ඩායමේ අපිත් එක්ක ඉස්සෙල්ලා සිලෙක්ට් කරලා තිබුණේ එක්කෙනා තමයි මම අවස්ථාව ඉස්සෙල්ලා දුන්නේ. බොහොම ස්තුතියි.
Felt like relief the way it was going towards the back end there to start, but no, it was it's been a thoroughly enjoyable trip from start to finish. The way that the groups approached it in general, we've done things differently. We've said that we want to play in a certain manner, but everyone's bought into that. And without that, we wouldn't be sat here 3-0 up. So from start to finish, we planned very well. We obviously have the experience of Trevor and Fabi in these conditions, which was very important, I think, and a great learner for us. But we found a very good formula to be successful here very early on. And then with the strength of the squad, we had so many different options depending on the conditions.
How does it feel to look around the dressing room and basically see someone who's pulled something out of the bag for you at some point in this series everywhere you turn?
That's been the most enjoyable thing about it, is that it's been a complete squad effort. Said at the start that was going to have to be the case, and whether guys have come in and performed, whether guys have playing in their first tour in these conditions, or being senior players that have really taken to that tag and stepped up and set an example to the young guys. It's all round it's been really enjoyable and very impressive as well. Yeah, I think throughout the whole trip or through this game? No, today it was frustrating because you're looking at 10 minutes before tea, you get them 9 down. It's been a long 2-hour session, very hot out there, and you look forward to that 10-20 minute break where you can just regroup, dust yourself down and go again. And sometimes that extra half hour can work against you, and felt like it did today. But we very quickly switched when we got the opportunity just to calm things down again, simplify it, regroup, went back out there and finished the job off very professionally. Yeah, very good piece of fielding. I think throughout the whole series, that's been a really important factor of our success. Guys have worked extremely hard on certain things, whether it be the close catching, Keaton in particular, and Stokesy at slip have done some wonderful things in there, and some of the groundwork as well has been brilliant. So that's a great step forward for us. We've got to make sure that we continue to keep improving that side of things. I think we're still a long way off being the best in the world in that department, but especially at first slip. Hopefully that can improve.
Joe, only 2 previous England sides have gone away from home in a test series. One of them whitewashed, one of those from the 19th century. How does it feel to have created a little bit of history over here?
Yeah, as I say, it's just been a fabulous tour from start to finish. Very proud of everything that we've achieved, and the manner that we've done it as well. I think the way we've played out here has been exceptional. So it's a great motivator for us to keep doing what we are and to keep looking to get better and drive each other on.
Does it feel as though expectations should rightly rise for this team now that having been so successful at home over a period of time, but now to kind of break that wayside, that people will expect a little more from you there?
That always comes with winning, and that's something that as we grow as a team we'll have different challenges, and if we continue to keep getting better, then that's the different pressure that we'll have to handle whenever it comes along. But I think we've got to be open to doing things differently wherever we go. We've done it a certain way in these conditions. Be different in the West Indies, obviously be very different in Australia. Next time we're over there, South Africa. So it's just being adaptable, and we've shown that we can do that here. We've shown that we're not a one-trick pony in our own conditions anymore, and that should give us and fill us with a huge amount of confidence going into future away tours.
For you personally as well as captain, you've received quite a few plaudits. Do you feel now that you kind of know what you're doing in the job? It takes a bit of time really to feel comfortable, I guess, as an international captain. Do you feel now that you're where you want to be?
Yeah, I felt from the back end of the summer, that series against India, I was growing into the role very nicely, and it's sort of doing things very differently and probably radically by some people's views. The way we've gone about it here, having to drive that and seeing everyone really accept that and buy into that has filled me with a huge amount of confidence, seeing it work. So hopefully this can be a start of this team really growing. But it's easy for me to sit here and take all of the compliments without that group of players, that squad of players pushing each other, being open to learning and improving. We wouldn't have achieved what we have. So even the coaching staff, some of the planning that went into this trip, and the constant pushing of different individuals at different times throughout has been vital. So great team performance all round.
John and George.
Yeah, obviously conditions here are unique. I mean, we're freeze for the heat, but the conditions are destroyed. Even vulnerability against spin, I suppose, in the past, it's been so effective in these conditions.
Very satisfying. But it's looking at guys coming into the team. Someone like Rory Burns, who's been a consistent performer at the top of the order at Surrey when it's zipping around, and seeming facing the majority of his time against swing bowling and seam bowling. Coming out here on your first trip for England, all the pressures that has anyway, but then to do it in conditions where you're facing at times two spinners with a brand new ball, it's very different to what he'd have experienced before. But I think he's been brilliant and played a vital role in our success here. And I mean, that's one example of how we've adapted and grown as a group out here.
George.
Yeah, clearly had squad performance, as you say. It must be fantastic as a captain. Do you reflect on that at the moment?
Yeah, we all know at any stage he can turn a game on his own. Moment of brilliance in Candy in the field, great catch as well as a run out. But to find a way to expose batters with seam bowling on this surface it's a great skill to be able to do. And he'll always give absolutely everything. He'll never shy away from any challenge that's put in front of him. And bat and ball throughout the last couple of games, he's adapted to different roles. Whether it be trying to look for reverse swing, being prepared to try and bowl short on occasions, and up and down the order as well. He's a complete team man, sets a brilliant example for the rest of the group, and he's a great leader within that dressing room.
When he bowls with that sort of pace and aggression, could he be that bowler that England really needed in Australia, with a view to going there next time?
Yeah, well, we'll have to wait and see next time round. It's a long way off, and there's a lot of cricket to be played. Don't know whether, hopefully not, but if he's got an injury or whatever. But it'd be great to see him perform out there. I think he'd really enjoy those conditions and the challenge and everything about an Ashes series in Australia. Having done pretty well last time, for him to make his debut out there, he'll be dying to get back out there at some point, and hopefully back up so many good performances he's had elsewhere around the world.
Fidel and Paul.
You mentioned Bayliss and Farbrace essentially. Could you just elaborate with a little bit more depth and sort of was there any specific time when they're really valuable?
Well, obviously coaching out here, seeing how the services have played. I know it was quite a while ago now, but knowledge of the conditions at Gaul in particular, knowing how quickly that can deteriorate, and how when it's tacky in the morning it can spin just as much. I suppose just little things like that, being aware of it as a group, not getting caught cold, and finding yourself in a difficult position which is hard to get out of. Knowing a little bit about some of their players, it's obviously very, very valuable, and any sort of head start you can have going into a series does give you feel like you've got an edge, and adds to the confidence.
Paul and
The year started obviously in Sydney, Home Open in the Ashes, and you really exhausted and cracked the precedent. How to get to here has been quite a journey over 12 months, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. I feel like I experienced everything throughout this year, and it's nice for it to be this way round. To have come through some really difficult times throughout, and to have achieved what we have here has been a really special achievement. So I couldn't be more proud of everyone.
Simon last one.
How did Gaul test to decide you play for these spinners? Or was it always the plan?
No, you turn up and you, just in case, you've got a good idea that it's going to spin when you turn up at Gaul, but you want to make sure that you're giving yourself the best chance. And the beauty of squad was, we had all bases covered. We could have gone with anything going into that game, and everyone was in a position where they were fit and raring to go, and looked like whatever team we went with would have given us a great opportunity. But those three spinners throughout they've dovetailed extremely well. They've complemented each other, built pressure at times, and not necessarily taken the rewards. And I think Moen in particular has really stepped up as a senior bowler within that group, and led the way. I've been quite vocal at times on plans and trying to get the best out of the other two guys, and he deserves a lot of credit for that.
Last question. How's that losing them abroad rating? You've been underbowled in previous innings?
No, we've won 3-0, so they're pretty happy. I think Jimmy turning up here and being told that having experienced bowling on this wicket before, didn't seem to be too disappointed to be missing out. But they're two very good senior players that, like everyone else, bought into us doing things differently over here. And it's nice to know that we don't just rely on those two guys. It gave opportunities for younger guys, inexperienced guys, to step up to the plate and prove their worth at this level, and that shows this team growing. And it's great to have them around to add to the experience, to help those young guys learn from and set the example for. So, of course, they'll be disappointed that they've not played every game, but they've both played a huge part in our success.
Brilliant. Thank you. Super.
Cheers. Thank you.